Okay, so yeah, should be live now, hopefully. So yeah, let me go ahead and turn off this video preview window. I actually didn't fix something that I needed to fix. Hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. Um, yeah, we're gonna be watching my sets from the local tournament that I go to. They have like a little YouTube channel where they upload the videos that they stream, or they don't really like stream it, they just record it. Um, So yeah, we're gonna be watching all of the ones that I played in. I think would be something kind of interesting to see, and it's gonna be really nice because I have the ability to rewind, unlike the normal tournament sets that I analyze because I saved them to my Switch, so you can't really rewind them there. But yeah, I have this set up where we're watching it on my Xbox. If I did this on my laptop, it would probably explode having Chrome and a stream open at the same time. Um, but this the main issue with some of these is like the first couple of tournaments, the recording setup wasn't really well adjusted. It was the first time they tried something like this, so yeah, it kind of sucked. In some spots, you'll be able to see like it'll just like completely freeze, but the audio will still play and then it'll resume. You can kind of make out what's happening there, but yeah, nothing I could really do about that. For YouTube side of things, I'm probably just gonna upload these all in one video per tournament. So this is the first tournament. Um, they do it tournaments every other week here. So yeah. Um, guess let's go ahead and get started. So can I turn up the quality at all? I wonder. Let's not fast forward. Hey, me completely being used to YouTube on this thing. 720p max. That does not look like 720p, but maybe it is. I'm watching it on a big screen, so it probably doesn't look as nice for me for that reason. So yeah, uh, play again. There it is. Yeah, you can kind of tell the audio's a bit behind. Okay, oh, hit a bumper, I guess, when I set down my controller. So you can kind of tell the audio's a bit scuffed here as well. Um, I'll go ahead and mute the audio, I think, for... Or no, I'll just leave it on. That's fine. Um, yeah. So, Pikachu on Yoshi's. I think we just said random stage. I usually don't really care what stage I get on, because honestly, like, it doesn't really matter too much in this matchup, as this matchup is pretty bad for Mega Man. I think the platforms actually do help, because I don't really like T-Jolt, so I kind of just play around that, but I'm actually doing pretty well here at the beginning. Yeah, just a short combo and then I am behind. Catches me recovering high. The thing I like about this stage in particular is the walls. I think it's pretty good for Mega Man in this case, with wall jump recovery mix-up, and also some stuff with the Crash Bomber. But yeah, just kind of walk into that one. This player is definitely one who's pretty solid at Pikachu, I would say. At least. They probably have a few more hours of Pikachu than I have of Mega Man, so pretty big difference in skill, but I think I still did pretty okay despite the matchup and everything. Mega Man in general kind of struggles with small characters, and with Pikachu being a small character that's also pretty solid, it's just not a good combination. A lot of aerials are just safe on shield. Mega Man kind of struggles with being hit by aerials. So I'm going to rewind if I see anything interesting that I kind of want to talk about that I did. But yeah, so far there's not really much. But yeah, it's mostly just me. Okay, I finally got in something. getting 2 hits in like a minute and a half of just being constantly comboed. I wasn't trying to go for a roll read there with that forward smash, I just kind of landed a forward smash and it worked out. Yeah, down smash should be able... Oh, I actually lived that? So yeah, I'm just not sure how to approach here. I'm like pretty sure that if I lemon, I can get in decently, but yeah, I go in after Thunder to try to get a punish, get nared into down smash, so it didn't really work out too well. Forward smash there. This stage definitely has its advantages and disadvantages in this matchup, so I think that it's pretty solid if I get this down to 1 stock left. I'm not really sure if I do or not. Okay, yeah, I actually do. But yeah, just Pikachu combos on Mega Man are so free with them being his general size and being a fast faller, so... Like, I pretty much went in knowing that this was going to be a rough time, but I think I kind of handled it well. Like, I'm pretty satisfied to be able to get 2 stocks and some damage. Okay, so there's the names being fixed. This is where I think that Mega Man in this matchup could actually thrive, is like, once Mega Man gets to 100% and Pikachu hasn't comboed him into a kill confirm, I think that the Rage would be really nice. But yeah, I was holding in from back air, so bad DI. Sure, for that match. So I think I swap over to Palutena, because I was wondering if I should secondary this character for a while, because I was pretty good with Palu, or I guess am pretty solid with Palu, just like randomly trying her out, so I figured that it would be kind of interesting to put some time into her. And I think it's actually not that bad of a matchup and something that I could use in the future, but I do want to focus on Ices more than Palu, so... I think if I actually put in like as much work with Palutena as I've put in with Ices, then I could probably win this matchup with Palutena. Because I have like 30 hours in the lab just from Ices stuff in the past couple of weeks. So yeah, bad explosive flame, it's there. Terrible up smash. I have like pretty much always go for up smash here. There's a freeze. So yeah, back throw for the kill. Panic shielding there. I think panic shielding there is going to be better than panic jumping in like every situation. So yeah, I do actually go back for ledge there. I think that was probably the better play than to try to, like, go top platform. Obviously, they were gonna bait a forward smash thing that you were just gonna teleport in. So yeah, I die there, as you can tell by the background audio. But the stream froze and is dropping a ton of frames. As I mentioned, the quality on this one isn't too solid. Oh, but the audio synced itself back up. All's well that ends well, I suppose. Yeah, just run into every back air. I don't know why I turned around all that crap. I don't think I was supposed to. Okay, I fell through the platform for some reason. I was probably like holding down or something. I knew that up B was coming, but my forward smash was still early. I'm actually not sure if that would have worked in general, but I don't think the panic roll was good there, but I don't think it was like the worst thing ever. Even though it got red. A better option would be to jump. I just keep like doing some defensive option that's not jumping with Palutena. What you jump, you can just get a neutral air or a back air. Forward air if you just want to throw out a move without being punished. Just a bit early on the forward tilt. Trying to dodge T-jolts. I think I might have picked PS2 for this one, actually, which probably wasn't the best decision. Yeah, the one time I actually do a panic jump, and I think that it would probably be a good idea. It ends up not working, so... I don't know. That matchup is just... Like, for Mega Man, it's very bad, obviously. So, I need to figure out some character to use there. I actually played them again, and that's what inspired me to use Ice Climbers, because I got them pretty close to a win with Ices when I had like no idea how the character functioned at all, and then I put the character in the lab for like 5 minutes and figured out a desync, so yeah. This was another game versus a friend, actually, in brackets, so I went me Gunner for the first game, because this was also a character I was considering trying. Because I was going through a mini character crisis for some reason. But yeah, they played their main Kazia, which... I pretty much hate Kazia in every situation. Like, even if the matchup is good, or like even, I still would rather not fight Kazia if I had to. So yeah, I don't really... Actually, I'm probably just going to skip this one, because I honestly don't think that it's too interesting since I don't plan on pursuing Mii Gunner. Most of my game plan was just to gimmick my opponent with the fact that neutral B was super safe on shield, and then get in free grabs. And, as you can see, in a second, okay, maybe not, maybe the game freezes. Yeah, as you can see, it does not work out. It turns out that baiting someone into learn the matchup over and over again isn't really a good strat. So yeah, then I think I just go back to Mecha. Oh, the quality actually looks fine on stream. Yeah, I think it's just this TV does not handle 720 well because it's larger size. I guess we go to the Northern Crater. Oh, I actually went Igus. Yeah, I actually do like Igus somewhat. I think that, like, I picked Igus before this person went DK. This wasn't me just picking, like, one of the best characters in the game against DK for a free win. I had already planned on doing this in case they went Kazia. Because I prefer this matchup over the Mega Man matchup for Kazia. But yeah, these characters are pretty simple. For my game plan, it's just play Mithra until you get into advantage, or your opponent's at a percent where if you hit them with a Pyro Aerial, they're just in disadvantage. So, yeah, and then it's either Mithra or Pyro Recovery, depending on if I want to mix it up or not. I don't know why I keep air dodging at the blast zone. I think that's a pretty bad habit. Okay, they caught me neutral get up with back air. Another back air, gets the up B. They actually live that? I guess not. I don't really like Mithra side B there, to be honest, because I don't like using Mithra side B at all as like an offensive move. I think it's really annoying. And you just don't really get much out of it, but I guess it's fine there because I wasn't punished. Okay, the quality is just dropping for no reason. Okay, the audio is actually synced on this one too, I'm realizing now. They SD'd, but I also SD'd because I missed that tech. They did delay it somewhat. And did a different, like, variation of it, but yeah. That's why I don't really like Mithra, is because of their recovery. I don't really subscribe to the whole idea of characters with good everything else and bad recoveries are ones that are like viable in pretty much every situation. Like basically their recovery doesn't matter as long as a character is good in every other capacity. I still think that characters that have the ability to edgeguard, like Pyra and Mithra, are just gonna body those characters in pretty much every situation. And that's why they have so many good matchups against characters that are considered top tier, because you have like Roy, who has an okay but extremely exploitable recovery that just gets Pyra down aired pretty much every time they're off stage. Yeah, I don't know why they just neutral got up into that, but definitely take those, so. Was I going King K roll? If I go King K roll this game, I'm not watching. Okay, I don't. I think I went King K roll to bait them into not playing Kazia because they hate fighting my K roll. It was just an advanced counterplay tactic.
3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah, then I get to fight Roy. This matchup for Mega Man is pretty good, I'd say, because Roy's recovery is very exploitable, and Mega Man's down there likes to body exploitable recoveries. Lemons also force Roy to shield a lot. Lemons and also side B's just free shield or defensive options. And Roy's really don't like to be in shield. Mega Man's also a bit on the heavier side and has a pretty solid recovery that's decently hard to exploit because of its mix-up potential, so Roy doesn't get a bunch of free kills at like 0%. From forward smash or back air off stage. But obviously, like, rush down pressure is going to be something that's rough for Mega Man. And the sweet spot aerials are still going to do a ton of knockback damage. But I think the fact that Mega Man just lives forever is what makes him as solid as he is, because I feel like with the benefit of rage, you just get so many more potentials to put someone in a kill situation. Like, I think Baxter would have killed there for sure without rage, or like maybe not for sure without rage, but with rage it definitely kills. Yeah, I don't know why the quality is just dropping over and over again on this. Is it auto? Yeah, it's going down to 480. There we go. I stream at 720p anyway, so it's not going to be too big of a downgrade to go to 480, but on this TV it's very much worse. I had the read there, but I just held for too long. Okay, side B, yep. If I just don't feel like dealing with ledge trapping or whatever, I neutral get up. And I feel like if people started exploiting that, it would be a very obvious habit. Back air. Oh, that actually killed. So yeah, I like the rush to get rid of the invincibility, but it is kind of risky. Definitely depends on the character though, and like what option they choose. Because like I think if Roy back aired there, I might have died. But up air just has too much startup for like what position I would be in by the time that I would be in an area where it would have hit. Okay, sour spot back air. Yep. Caught the jump, so they die. Oh. I go for the safe option. Yeah, bait out the early up B and then get a down smash. So yeah, overall not bad for sure. Next up is my final match for this first tournament, which is once again against the Pikachu. For some reason they started as player 3 there. Okay, so I think I went Igus here. I think this matchup is pretty terrible. Like, I don't think this is the worst option to choose, but I just don't like the fact that the recoveries are going to be extremely exploitable to Pikachu down air. Okay, down tilt, forward air. Forward tilt into nothing. Random roll punish. Okay, this was a bad time to swap to Pyra, I think. You pretty much have to swap to Pyra if Pikachu's in disadvantage. Like, if you do it any earlier than that, you're just gonna be putting yourself in a bad position. So yeah, you definitely don't land the up B on stage. Okay, so yeah, it sounds like I got knocked off again, yep. And then down air. Yeah. I think that would have been fine if... Like, I need to try to bait grabs on this person. Okay, up B on stage. I guess that shows that I can do it, but I usually don't do it. But yeah, I don't know why I'm Pyra here. Like, if I'm Pyra here, I guess it's just to fish for the kill, but I'm probably not gonna get it. For a while, at least. I went for the up tilt. I think that was a good play, but Pikachu's just so short. Up tilt is just a really good get a kill if you've missed pretty much any other opportunity to get a kill already with Pyra. We had down air. Definitely deserved to get out of that one. Honestly, I might have picked Mithra here just for the foresight, despite going Pyra whenever Pikachu's at 44% and then probably taking like 30%. Okay, I actually did. I don't think that was necessarily a bad air dodge, but it was very reactable. I needed to air dodge to the platform rather than to the ledge. That one, I knew they were gonna Thunder. I tried to get around it, and I just misspaced it. Died at like 60. Okay, maybe Pikachu's lighter than I'm thinking. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I definitely don't need to go for that option, like, all the time, but maybe Pikachu is a bit lighter than thinking. Okay, so yeah, this is the game that actually made me pick up Ices. Is, for some reason, this game was pretty close. So, yeah, at this point in time, I had no idea how Ices function, by the way, outside of just playing them in random, like a couple of times whenever I get them in random, or whatever. Like Smashdown, stuff like that. So, yeah, this is probably gonna look kind of bad, but at the same time, this is against Pikachu on FD, which I think is definitely probably the worst stage for this matchup. I also think that Pikachu just wins this matchup easily in general, but it was still pretty close despite that. So yeah, no desyncs. Going for forward air there is quite bad. Gets caught by the Thunder. I actually did get to the right side of that though. Yeah, jab block forever because I don't know Ice Climber's weight. Yeah, it's either you go high, get thundered, go low, get down air. And then it's really easy to separate the climbers with Pikachu. And Pikachu can also just run off and footstool them, which instantly kills them. Okay, I roll read. Pretty good. Honestly, this isn't a bad position in general. Just being like a few percent behind as Ices, because you just rack up damage so easily. Like, even without desync stuff, you can still do like up tilt up air, and that's like 35 to 40% for some reason. I need to like jump from ledge at least once. I'm always scared to do it because I feel like that's like the most hard punish option if you do it. But I never do it anyway. I actually like the grab there. So yeah, just neutraling here, trying to figure out a way around Tito, getting somewhat of a desync, and then getting nothing off of it. Down air kills for like no reason. That move looks so wrong in that position. If I had gotten a desync there, or like if I had gotten that grab now, like I would have been able to desync all of it and get at least something. Also, Pikachu would die for landing on it. Just straight up. Because I can react to Pikachu airspeed, so I don't know if they were like trying to land on me with like a neutral air or down air or something like that. Like, for doing that neutral air, Pikachu would have been upbeat and been at 99% right now. So yeah, this one's pretty close, but yeah. They fell out of the up tilt. Actually, if I up tilted there instead of just randomly up smashing, then I could do like up tilt up B and just win. But I didn't know that at the time. my defense. Oh, if I had gotten that down smash, that would have been hype. Rest in peace, Nana. Nana didn't SD at all this game. Honestly, my Nana is kind of okay about SDing. At least in, like, bracket, I haven't really had Nana SD. So yeah, I go random there, get Ices, and it actually ends up being something interesting. And then I wanted Mementos. I got Lucario, who's probably, like, my worst character in the game, but they got the worst character in the game, so I ended up actually winning this one. And then I got the second worst character in the game versus a character who you don't have to use your brain to be able to beat the second worst character in the game with, so you don't have to really play them. Which is, like, fine and stuff. Like, I wasn't expecting to win from this position anyway. Like, if it would have gone to Game 5, I'm pretty sure they would have just gone back to Pikachu and I would have stayed random. But yeah, I did end up getting, like, the worst character in the game, so it wasn't even close. Yeah, I don't understand turnip spikes still. Um, like, it seems to me to be RNG. So yeah, that was how my first tournament went. I think I went like 7 or 8 characters I counted throughout the entire bracket, which was just bad. Like, now I've just stuck to at least, or I mean at most 3, at least 2 characters.